Alright guys, I'm going to talk about my fantasy because what a year it's been for me. Comparison to last year, I was like the best team, highest scoring, blasey, and I still lost in championship last season. So now I'm at like this, feeling great coming into the season and picked number 1 overall. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Well, you want to see something scary. So the crazy part and scary part is like in the first 6 weeks, this is my team on the bottom, your bye week, because it literally is everybody's bye week. I have been scored up until last week almost 900 points in the first 6 weeks, okay? That is insane, okay? Everybody has nothing in comparison except for that other maybe one team that's almost gotten scored 800. I've almost gotten 900 points scored against me each week. In 6 weeks, that means a total of almost 150 points against me each week, okay? And my team has been scoring about like 600, which is like about 100 points each week, which is not crazy high, but even then, to get 0 wins is insanity. So it proves to me like fantasy is like there's no rhyme or reason. So this is my draft pick of the first of the season, okay? Looking at this team, I don't think I hate this team. Zamir White, arguably supposed to be a really good running back. I picked Christian McCaffrey in the first round. I picked Etienne in the second. I picked I think I picked Etienne in the second, and then I picked Mike Evans in the third, I believe. Or it's just like flip-flop. I know that I picked Mike Evans and Etienne around the same back-to-back because I'm number 1. Then I picked up, I believe, Lamar Jackson. I think then I want to say Zamir White. I think Zamir White was kind of like my 5th or 6th pick. So like all these picks, looking back at it, hindsight, burned the fuck out of me, okay? Because Christian McCaffrey, who would have thought that he's now in week 7, still hasn't played, okay? I would have never thought that. And then Etienne, I don't know what's going on with him, but now he's even sharing more touches with Tank Bixby, so that sucks. That sucks dick. And Mike Evans now is almost out of the season at this point with a hamstring. So like, injury after injury, Njoku, who literally was out with an ankle sprain for about a few weeks, Zamir White, who has now been ultimately replaced by Alexander Madison, like that sucks. Like this sucks. Lamar Jackson is the only one. I should have put Jackson is keeping me alive here. Like he keeps me motivated. MVP for the season because he's the only thing been doing for me. So at this point, I'm desperate. I'm 0-5. And I'm like, I need to make moves because at this point, there's no hope for me if I don't do anything. I'm thinking, like, what do I got to do? So I put in the chat, and I'm like, hey, Christian McCaffrey, whatever offer you can give me, please send any offer. I need a running back, whatever. No one gives me any offers. No one. Except my husband, which obviously people think there's collusion. But I don't give a fuck because none of y'all trying to give me any fucking not draft. You're not giving me any trade, so how's it collusion when nobody else is giving me any kind of opportunity to trade Christian McCaffrey? Because I'm trying to get any value at this point. So he offers me, initially he offered me Montgomery, which I was hesitant to do because I'm like, I really don't want to trade my first overall pick, especially because he may come soon. And at this point, we're week 4, week 5. They're thinking that maybe he'll be back week 6 or 7. So I'm like, I'm already gotten this far with 0 wins. Why get rid of it? After that, I get another trade offer, and it was for Lamar Jackson because I'm like, Lamar Jackson, I have to get rid of him. I love him to death. I have to get something because at this point I'm 0-5, going to be 0-6 if I don't make trades. So I lose my 6th game. Okay, I already lost it because at this point the trade in our league takes like 2 days, which is it's difficult to do trades at that point. So I trade Lamar Jackson and Mike Evans, who both have been so productive every week for me. And it was really tough because I didn't want to give up, but then at this point, I have nothing to lose. I've lost a lot, and I need to try to if I'm going to try to win something this season or try to make playoffs, I need to do whatever I can to turn around volume from whatever I can and try to get some running back. Because at this point, my running back was Zach Moss before he got replaced by Chase Brown. Zach Moss and Etienne. Who was my other running back? I didn't have any running backs. I picked Bucking Irving and like the waiver wire, but he wasn't a starter. So like every essentially running back that I had picked up was not doing anything for me. So I had to do something because my running back depth was like absolute shit. It was actually kind of like comical at that. So I pick up, drop people, pick up, drop people, pick up, drop people, and finally I get the offer for Lamar Jackson and Evans. And the trade offer was Breece Hall, Kyler Murray, and Marvin Harrison Jr. for a 3 for 2, which I didn't like Kyler Murray. I don't like Marvin Harrison Jr. I just think that the Arizona's kind of on a low scoring team, low aspect point return. I only did it because I liked Breece Hall, and I knew Breece Hall was going to get me a better upgrade at any running back offer I was getting from any. So I do the trade, obviously, and now Breece Hall has had, like, mind you, Breece Hall did not go off until the trade went through. So the guy still had him for that week, and he had gotten his first 20-point week. So I know he was screaming and kicking when he realized that he was already trading him. So at this point, Breece Hall comes to me. I have David Montgomery because I eventually just made my husband feel so guilty that I told him, you kind of took advantage of me. You know I needed a running back. Give me David Montgomery for Scary Terry, and we'll call it even. So he ended up giving me David Montgomery. So now I have David Montgomery and Breece Hall, and perfect. I have now improved. However, my quarterback situation, I'm not very comfortable. So now this is my team, okay? Sam Darnold I pick up because I don't know what it is about Kyler. I just don't trust Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, T. Higgins, Drake London, Njoku, Kareem Hunt, and the kicker and the Jets. I thought I dropped the Jets defense because they did horrific. I'm gonna have to drop that. Either way, what do you guys think? So I won my first game. I'm projected to win the second week, this week coming up. Do you think I can make a comeback and just make it to playoffs and then beat everything? What a Cinderella story. Would that be like a Cinderella story? Would I be like news? Like, I'd hit the news, right? I have to hit the news. How do you go 0-6, make playoffs, and then win the championship? Please, prayers, everybody, because this would be such a good story. Such a good story. Yes, so fantasy's been rough for me. I'm just trying to make pie. And I hope you guys tell me how your season's been going. I'm pretty sure I probably put a lot of money that everybody who drafted Christian McCaffrey has been going through it. Especially because I feel like everybody fell into the same spot. Njoku got injured, was out. I had T. Higgins out for like 2 to 3 weeks. London took forever to go off. So like, I had a lot of terrible misfortunes, and I'm finally starting to feel like it's starting to turn around. Things are starting to turn around, but I think it might be too late. It might be too late to turn around at this point. But if it does, y'all don't give us one. Don't give me one. Like, y'all give me one, y'all gonna get fucked if I make